Hi. Okay. Welcome to the Gifted Rats podcast with me, Ellis, and
me, Danny.
That was the worst fucking intro ever. But we're going with it. There are no take twos. This is what podcasting is about. So this podcast is about nothing. I thought I heard a dog howl. We're just dumb. And
we're in Ellis's room.
Yeah.
So ignore any background
There
noise.
are many thoughts that we need to get out of our stupid pea brains.
Yeah.
So this is a way to do that.
Your local 2 ex-gifted burnout kids.
Yeah, baby!
We think, but the thoughts aren't
The
good.
thoughts don't make sense. Alright, so today we have been meticulously thinking about, you know how animated movies, they don't exist to be, like, why can't I think of the word?
No one's like, I'm gonna think in depth about this universe.
Yeah.
For several hours and not sleep.
Oh, days.
Yeah.
It's been days.
It's been weeks. We brought this, so when we first were like, oh, we're gonna start a podcast, and I was making a list, and then you were just like, robots. Rodney Copperbottom.
Well, I think we started with cars, but we got more into robots.
Oh,
Robots
yeah.
was the big guns. I rewatched it to do this.
Yeah, we did some research, some good old...
No, we didn't. We just watched robots.
By research, we meant we took notes on the dumb shit that we noticed.
Yes. And also, I would just like to say that as of 5 minutes ago, I did buy the 2005 promotional Burger King robots toys off of eBay. So
2 Aunt Fannies.
2 Aunt Fannies come with it, and Fender comes with the card. So I will be updating everybody on that.
A Fender trading card?
Yeah,
Bro.
like a Fender baseball card. But I will be updating everybody on that when they get here, which should be at least by January 5th.
Wait, is it like Pokemon? Like, can you catch them all? Can you?
Well, I obviously not, because it's a 2005 promotional Burger King toys. Not even McDonald's.
I mean, no, if
Burger
there's a
King
Fender
toys.
card, there has to be
Aunt Fanny's like
cards.
T-posing, but like her arms are at 90-degree angles, so she's like... Ugh. That's a visual gag, I'm sorry. Alright, but that's not the point. I just wanted to put that out there because I felt that was important to the topic. Alright. So, robots.
Okay.
When you put things in a movie, you can't... There's gonna be people like you and I who think about the implications of these things. Like, you cannot just put things in a movie and expect people... Not even if it's just like one person, you can't expect them not to be like, huh, so this is it. So this is what we did. Read off the list!
Okay. Let's just start with the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
Because,
We'll go in chronological order.
the movie just starts... The notes are not in chronological order. We're just going.
they're
Also, no, but like...
Oh, shit.
This is the first thing I thought of. Cause this is the
Oh,
first thing
I
that
can
caught my
practically
eye.
quote the movie, so I'll tell you if it's the right order.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not.
Okay, so it starts out with, like, Herb. First of all, fuck you, Herb. It's Herb, which is how you pronounce the word in American English.
Well, American English is stupid. But this is not the topic.
But I want to
talk
call
about
him
Herb as a
Okay,
character.
Fuck you, Herb. But he orders this box for his is his son.
He orders a son.
Like,
Mail order, priority mail son.
his Amazon Prime guy. Like, he can request.
They
how
didn't
to
have
deliver
Prime
it.
back in 2005. Did they have...
I don't know.
I'm not gonna ask a stupid question because it'll be on the internet forever.
Don't think about it too
I'm
much.
in a STEM field. I don't want to look dumb. Alright, continue, please.
Too. We're both gonna be like in a master's program in 4 years.
Oh God. Okay, continue. So Herb. Fuck.
But they start assembling him, correct? So this motherfucker, he says he's got your mom's eyes, my dad's nose, and then he's like, I knew we were smart to save those parts.
That's grave robbing. That's great. Like, it's not... Like, imagine if you had a baby and you just, like, stitched your grandpa's nose on there. And they're like, oh, I'm so glad I saved my grandpa's nose. No.
Is it like a family heirloom?
See, that's the thing. If that robot then dies, do they pass that part on? That doesn't make sense. Do they pilfer the previous robots to get the parts needed to build? Why didn't they just use the factory eyes? They built the sun!
Okay, but, like, so, is that the only way that, because, like, robots, you can't fuck, right? Because they're robots. So you order your kids.
Well, they obviously have genitalia because they made the joke.
Yeah. But, like, is that how family is, like,
No
like, made? Like, is it what parts you share with past robots?
I guess, because there's no blood. They don't got blood in there.
We're gonna say oil's thicker than blood? Like, fuck you.
Do you mean oil's thicker than water?
No,
they don't have blood in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how they say, like, blood is thicker than water? So they would say oil is thicker than water, then?
Yeah, but you said oil's thicker than blood. Blood doesn't exist in the robot universe.
Excuse my inability to speak.
They drink oil, though, don't they?
Yeah. Because
So
in
the
that one
vampire?
scene, they have...
You know, we're not going to get into the vampire thing.
No, it's grease.
I thought it was... Is an oil change like a blood transfusion?
No.
Okay.
No, because in that one scene where the yellow robot, I don't know what his fucking name is, he pisses, right?
Then he's like, this is my third oil change today. So was it just...
Is it like plasma?
That means that he would be pissing blood. Alright, you know what? Let's
Robot UTI?
How is the bacteria in there? They can't have their digestive systems affected because they have no GI tract! They're robots!
Okay, but then, like... Oil. So... If he pisses the oil out, it has to be... If not the equivalent to water. Because piss does have water in it.
Well, but it's not like the oil has changed. Like,
what the fuck is the water,
Your
then?
human body can change water into pee. But that's not fully how it works. That was a dumb thing to say.
We can have a different discussion
We'll talk about that later, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So...
But what the fuck is oil? Because, like... Okay.
It's oil!
No, because, like, he pisses us out.
But then there's oil in the fountains.
Yeah, it's in the fountains. That has
Singing
to be
in
water.
the oil.
Singing in the oil cycle.
You can't just put this in a movie and expect me not to get mad about it.
Oil cycle.
Like,
okay, but like in that one scene when they're at Aunt Fanny's house and they get up in the morning, they have grease.
Yeah. And then they
So
dump
what the
it
fuck is
on
grease?
their sweet, sweet shoulders.
Coffee?
Well, because it's like it wakes you up. You're all limber and... No, limber's not the word.
Limber.
Lubed. Ew.
No.
No, but it's true. That's what they're doing with the oil.
Limber.
No, lube. Lubed.
I just like the word limber.
Okay.
It reminds me of Lindor chocolates.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying. We can also cut out like if there's awkward pauses.
Okay. But will there be? Alright, what's the...
Well, I think.
Alright, should we talk about the villain, the antagonist?
Both of them?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the two main ones, because like they're the
Ratchet and Gasket.
Madam Gasket.
Who looks like a fucking pope.
She looks like
she's wearing the pope hat.
I was gonna say Mount Vesuvius. Because like she's got like the fire in the cogs.
Bitch destroyed Pompeii.
Essentially, have you seen where she lives? That cave thing?
Yeah, but that's underground.
So is Pompeii.
There was a song. Okay, can we all... Okay, I would like to take a tangent.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think it's even on the list.
Okay.
This is just from my brain. Why does the music in that movie go so hard? Like, I'm not kidding. Every song in that movie smacks. We got that one, the Shine song, that song is good. And then Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time, even if it's only in there for a moment, that's such an iconic scene. You cannot tell me that is not the greatest scene ever animated in movie history.
That implies that Britney Spears is also a robot.
implies that Britney Spears exists in the robot universe.
The robot music industry.
So is there robot Robin Williams and, like, Ewan McGregor? Like, is there robot... The robot entertainment industry. Winston, we're busy right now. That's my dog. My crusty white dog, but that's not...
Little Krusty's a SoundCloud name.
See, this is gonna be on SoundCloud, so we're gonna get a bet.
Dude, stop! Little Krusty, chill.
We're keeping this in, because
Yeah.
it's funny. I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
But back to the matter at hand. So does that mean... What is the government like? Robot president? Robot Obama.
It's a capitalist system.
Yeah.
Yeah, because upgrades.
The whole movie is a metaphor for capitalism. I don't have to explain that, and I will not be taking questions, but the movie is a metaphor for capitalism.
Yeah. You know what? What's her name? Madame Gasket is the Catholic Church. She just looks like a pope.
She
kinda
fucks
mean.
it all up.
Like, she looks like she would call me a fag in the hallway at Central.
No, her son does.
Oh,
That
that's true.
stupid ass shark fin on his head. Looks like an idiot. No, but her son would bully us if he was given the opportunity.
Of course he would.
And I think that's what's most disappointing. He would call us derogatory slurs. And I mean,
if he was in, like, a Common Core math group...
He'd be the one playing Fortnite while I did all the work. That happened, by the way. If you're listening and you're the kid who played Fortnite while I did all the work on the math test, I'm coming for you. That's a joke, legally.
Oh, yeah. For adults, we can't threaten.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, no, he's
We
an
can
adult by
threaten
now.
him.
Yeah. Fuck you.
We can threaten him, as long as we don't act... No, wait,
I'll
no.
boil your teeth. Anyways.
That's... Okay, continue, please. Let's get off of the music industry and the robot universe, because I feel like we can...
Let's pick something up.
But the meat and potatoes is that the music in that movie is so good.
Should not go that hard.
It shouldn't! Alright, continue.
Okay, let's stem off the music part, but not necessarily the music industry. The microphone has a face at the end of the movie,
What
but the saxophone doesn't.
The drum does in the beginning.
Does.
What dictates what has a face? Why do they get to choose what gets to be sentient? Are the robots essentially playing God? Like, do they, like... The fire hydrant also has a face, but it doesn't have to do with music. But, like, the microphone... Does it... No, but it does have a voice, because it speaks.
Yeah.
Because Big Weld's like, shut up! And then it's like, sorry. And because it echoes.
Yeah.
And then
But wait.
the drum yells.
Is it like a Bluetooth microphone, or is it plugged in? Because, like, if you unplug it, does it, like, not speak?
It's plugged in.
Okay.
So that's a good question, too. And the drum.
That sounds awful.
Why would you make a drum feel... Like, why would you make a drum sentient? A thing that you beat.
It says ow, so you know
Yeah,
it feels
it can feel.
What allows robots to feel? Because they're robots. They don't have a nervous system.
Why would they choose to make... Like, what
They don't have
kind
a brain.
of fucked up asshole made it so that the drum was like, you know what? Let's make this guy feel pain.
Big Weld. He just looks like he would do that.
Big Weld...
Fuck you.
I hate Big Weld. He's just, like, sitting in his little cave with dominoes.
He's like evil Santa Claus. No,
that's a topic.
Think about it. Before he retired and became a hermit, he went around and he was like, cyanide, filling, which also, side note, I did not understand that was a phrase as a child. I thought they were saying cyanide, filling because I couldn't hear it.
What the fuck does that mean? No, because they never enunciated it correctly, so it was like cyanide. I'm like, what is that?
Well, the thing is, like, see, I'm Mexican American, right? So I'm bilingual. So the thing is, my parents would always play movies in both Spanish and English, and my little rat brain didn't understand.
Did
so
you
I
watch
thought,
Robots in Spanish?
yes, it is amazing, dude. I did not understand that was English. I thought it was like Castellan Spanish, you know, like some weird different thing. So yeah. I did not understand. Anyways, back to evil Santa Claus. Big Weld, like, went around, right, and helped people, and, like, gave them parts. Like how Santa gives gifts.
Yeah. He didn't give them. He made them buy it. He's not a hero. Is this Santa Claus's villain arc? This is capitalism. Like, it's the people you trust and they're all cool, but then they end up being jerks.
But yeah, because he was nice before, but then, like, once he started building his company, he became evil.
He was like, I'm out. I'm out this bitch. And then he hid in a house that was shaped like his head. And he also has a car that's shaped... Narcissist. Can we discuss this?
Yeah.
Big Weld loves himself because he lives in a house that's shaped like his big old head. Big dome. And then his car is also shaped like him. Why? Like, what?
Big Weld. When BTS...
And the company logo is his face. And the building that they operate out of is his face.
You walk into his mouth.
There's 2 buildings that are shaped like Big Weld. 2! That's more than 1. Which is more than 0. Imagine if we had a building shaped like Jeff Bezos.
A shiny ball? That's just his head.
Is Big Weld a metaphor for Jeff Bezos?
Wait,
he's bald.
Was Amazon like created at this time?
When was Amazon Hang on, I got this. I got my phone with me. Oh, my mom texted me. I should probably not say that on the podcast. My order was confirmed. All right, so the Robots movie toys are confirmed. Coming to my house, I outbid the competition.
Okay. While you look that up,
Amazon found that I wrote Glund. That's not even close. Founded year. Oh shit, 1994.
Really?
I thought it was like 2005.
I thought Amazon was created in like 2014 or something.
You know what? That's also when this movie came out. 2005. How did you order things off it? When was the...
I don't remember Amazon existing until I was like... Well, that's also because I'm stupid and I don't...
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying you being stupid. I'm saying...
Even if you did, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, yeah.
Shit. But, like... I think that Jeff Bezos and Big Weld... They're both bald. I don't know, they're rich.
I like your cut, G.
I like your cut, G. That's the sound of us slapping Jeff Bezos' bald head.
I would smack Big Weld.
Dude, okay, I bet it'd sound hollow.
Okay, so...
Smack my ass.
Big Weld. Okay, listen. So this has to do with the brain thing that I was talking about earlier. But you know that one scene where they're, like, running away from Ratchet in, like, that huge thing? And they're going down, like, the freeway transportation thing.
Yeah.
First of all, what the fuck is a transportation system? You're robots.
Oh my god.
Walk.
Well, also,
roll.
Why is it so fucked?
Yeah.
Like, you get inside a little ball cage, and then you're shot around from, like, you're essentially a cannonball. How is that efficient? What if you go off course and hit a building? Major flaws, but let's continue talking about the scene. Set the stage, please.
So, he was like, I don't know if he hit his head or something, but...
Yeah, because Ratchet beat him with a phone. First he hit him in his
phone.
robot. I
thought it was a wrench.
No, it was the stupid phone that looks like the gramophone thing. And then he's like, oh my gosh, I'm as crazy as my mother. And then he hits him again. But, like, I think he hits him in the nuts first, and then he hits him in the head. Because he...
What nuts?
Okay,
he's a ball.
But what I'm saying is, he doesn't hit him in the head first. He hits him, like, off screen. So I think he hits him in his robot dick dingus. And then he, like, falls over because he's still conscious, and then he's like, boom! And I think that's when he got all whack.
I like how when he falls over, I did quotation marks, but you can't see. I don't know why.
That's a visual gag.
Yeah. But, like, he just half rolls. Like, he doesn't, like... He can't fall because he's a ball.
Well, he could fall, but that would just mean... Falling for him would mean his head is on the floor.
But he didn't. He bowed. He did, like, a 90-degree bow.
That's called a slump. Slump. My man slumped. But that's not important. Alright, I already forget what we were talking about, so continue so I can remember.
I just turned around next to you struck your guitar. That was the chair.
One of the 7. Alright, continue. That was a subtle flex.
We get it, your talent.
Shut up! Alright, continue. I'm also gay. Continue.
No, you're not.
Oh
You're
shit!
straight.
Technically. But anybody who knows me doesn't know that yet. But you don't know me. You don't know who I am. Alright, continue. Please, let's talk about robots.
Okay, God.
Well, now if they know this is me, they're gonna... Well, I don't have to come out. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, continue. I'm Ellis, hello. Continue, please.
Okay, so basically they're on the highway thing, or freeway, whatever the fuck it's called. And they have to, like, fix his head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you can just rewire anyone's brain.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulation would be so easy.
You could see your own brain matter. Imagine if you could just, like, open up your head, poke at your brain a little bit. Suddenly you know how to do math. Suddenly I'm, like...
So what's the point of the education system? Because he goes to school. Like, you see Rodney's pictures. What's the point of going to school?
That
You could
hot girl bod for some
my
reason.
God.
That was a choice by the animators.
You could just... Not. Like, you could just know everything.
That's true.
If you really wanted to.
Is that do you think they just, like, plug it right into your brain and you just sit there for, like, an hour and a half?
Yeah, so what's the point
Ow!
of going to school? Do they just...
in the eye.
Dumbass. How about you don't?
Eat shit.
No thanks, I'm full.
Okay, good. We've practiced this. Alright. Please continue.
But yeah, so what's the point of going to school? Do you just, like, sit there and get programmed for, like, 8 hours a day?
Isn't that just what school is normally, but you don't, like, shove a socket in my brain?
Bold of you to assume I pay attention. No.
Bold of you to assume I'm not dissociating the entire time.
No, dude. I just don't focus.
I am not a conscious being when I'm at school. Nobody knew me in high school. I am new. I was not a fully realized creation in high school.
If you knew us in high school, no, you didn't. We are very different people now.
Oh shit, you bet.
In high school,
If only you guys knew.
we could have an entire episode of what we were like in high school. The parallels between...
Girl. I tried to say that quiet enough, but the still probably picked it up. But we're keeping it in because that's funny. Alright, let's get back to robots.
Robots. Big though.
Robot
Brains.
City. Anyone could be smart. You could just tinker a little bit. Ah! Sorry. Sorry about
That was
the
a
chair,
solid
by the way.
7.
And I'm gonna drink another Mountain Dew and not sleep tonight. Oh.
Okay.
Please
anyway.
keep talking.
Sorry. It's funny.
I know, I'm hilarious.
God. You're my best friend, but I won't hesitate to take you out. Sleep with one eye
What was the
open.
topic again?
Brains.
Brains.
And
yes.
how they're programmed.
Yeah, you could
But,
just
like-
put in like a microchip with everything you need to know and then just...
Yeah, but couldn't the government just control everybody? Like, I sound like a conservative. I'm not. But, like, you could essentially just control, like, every robot. I can't say everybody because they're not people, but, like, everybody. Like...
Well, but they've got enough... I feel like sentience is the ability to think for yourself. That wouldn't imply sentience. That would just be robots as we see them today. So maybe they can't program...
Another thing. Is their personality what they came up with themselves, or is it what people program, or other robots program to be?
Alright, I would like to bring in...
No.
Where is it? I know I have the laws of robotics written somewhere.
Is there a worm on the string
I read a
on
lot
your
of
shelf?
stupid nerd books. Which one is it on? I can't remember. No, that's Ender's Game. Ah. That's the wrong series. But, like, robots, like, there's laws of robotics that were written by... I don't know if they were written by Asimov. Shit,
I know
where are
one
they?
of them is like...
The 3 laws of robotics. Yes, yes, yes.
That wasn't a cough.
But I guess this also is in a world where humans also exist. Because the first one is a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
But there's no human beings in the robot universe.
So this was a dumb... Never mind. Oh, shit.
There are no animals. All the animals are
Robots. Build myself a dog.
It's just robots, so...
So yeah, the laws of robotics don't apply. How does a robot gain sentience?
How?
Why did I gain sentience?
Who allowed us to?
Who allowed us to think free thoughts? This wouldn't have happened if we had just...
Mom and Dad, I did not consent to being born. Because you have created a mess.
Yeah, every day I continue to wake up, I'm gonna make it everybody's problem.
I was hanging out with my parents this morning, and I turned to my dad and I go, Dad, if I make it past 30, I will be taking myself out. I refuse. I refuse to be old.
No. If I have to live, you have to live. That's not fair.
I'll kill you.
It means nothing to me.
We will, okay, for context, Ellis is a forensics major, so we constantly
Yeah, I could make you disappear.
We make death jokes and stuff, so this, like, do not be concerned. We're not just, like, casually threatening. I mean, we are casually threatening to kill each other.
But we're friends.
Like, yeah.
We've done this for years.
Yeah.
But
and
also,
I'm studying to be an EMT, so, like, I could save you, or I could not.
I know all the techniques to make you disappear.
And you've told me most of them.
And to get myself out of trouble, so... Suck on that. Alright, we're not talking about robots. We've been on a 5-minute tangent about our own lives. I'd like to remain non-anonymous.
What?
Oh yeah,
I glitched for a second.
Yeah, my brain fucking rolled a
Okay,
triple zero.
Let's just grab another
read
point
one
off the list. Rodney has the basic skills of a doctor.
Yeah, is Rodney a repairman or a doctor? Okay, a better way to phrase this question. What is the difference between a repairman and a doctor, and what set of skills do you have to have?
Physicians require college. A college degree specifically.
Well, with humans!
No, because they go to school, so it's implied that there's college, and you have to get a degree.
Robot med school? Well, he didn't go to college, he fucking worked
So
in
he's a
diner.
repairman.
But, like, he works on robots, which are technically people. He put a man back together. He Frankensteined a motherfucker. So, like, what does that... Don't eat the paper.
I'm
What's
sorry.
wrong with you?
I'm thinking.
Do you want a pencil to chew on? I have several.
If I put
Let me
a
get
pencil
it
in my
on.
mouth, it'll make my lisp worse.
This one's unchewed on.
No, I'm not chewing on a pen.
I have to check that they're unchewed on. For reasons I will not disclose.
I'm adding that to your sin list. Do you have a pen?
We'll work on that later.
Okay.
Just remember to add it to the list.
Well, when we're editing this,
We'll go back. We'll re-listen.
Yeah.
But now's the time for robots.
Okay, so, with the physician thing, are parts, like, organs, or are they, like, medicine?
They're pretty much like organs,
Or
like
is oil
like
and grease
limbs.
medicine?
Like parts are limbs. So like
Yeah.
imagine like a repair shop, like they went like you could buy upgrades. Imagine like going to the store and then just buying a human foot. Like that's essentially what that is.
You can buy, that's what prosthetics are. But that's like...
No, like a real human foot. Like a human, like a foot that previously belonged to a human.
A good
old fleshy foot.
Meat stick.
It's not a stick.
Yes, it is.
It's a foot!
Meat stick.
A little bone sticking out of it, like in the cartoons.
I would chew on it.
On the foot or the bone?
Bone! I
Toes.
hate feet. No! I have a really bad fear of feet. Like, okay,
No, my
listen.
sister does too. Don't worry about it. I know.
I cannot, like, not wear socks. One time,
Those
off
tiny
topic,
foot fingers.
but one time my friend, we were at this, like, summer camp. She kicked me in the face by accident while I was reading some Bible verse. I don't know. I could not tell you right now, but it was really funny.
Why were you reading the Bible?
It
Was it?
It was epic. It was the
Okay.
Bible.
Okay. I was gonna say, were you just reading the Bible casually?
No, I don't understand what it says. I thought I had dyslexia at the time. I could not understand. I don't. My eyes are just so fucked up that I have the same symptoms. So I can't read.
Alright. Fuck.
But yeah, I had a panic attack because I don't like feet. But I was fine. I have a scar. We have actually matching scars, but from a different thing. So
Okay.
back to robots.
And buying a human foot at the grocery store. That's essentially what, like... And, like...
I feel like feet would be sold at Walmart.
Like, okay, yeah, so, like, Like, you could get, like, the more high... Well, not high-end. I was gonna say you could get the high-end stuff at Target, but, like, that's not... Like, you could get...
I feel like you go on a
nails.
Target run... I need to stop putting your guitar back.
You can move the chair.
Oh.
Well, it's a rolly chair, dude. I've accidentally hit a wall with that thing. It's fine.
I'm gonna knock over
There's a lot of stuff in my room.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. But, like... You could get, like, a nice face at Target.
Oh, what I would do to get rid of my
Some
face.
lips.
You go to, like, Sephora, you can try out different faces.
So you could get, like, a voice box at, like...
No, it's
Target.
like some robots have the little, like, chip thing, like that one blue guy.
Yeah, I hate him. I want to punt him. I don't know why. He's annoying. He talks like Darth Vader at one point, and I'm like, shut up.
I wish he was real so I could scrap with him.
I wish he was real so I could kick his ass, dude. I'd pull a knife on him even though he's a robot.
He's on my list of people/things that I would scrap with.
One of them's me.
Yeah.
I'm probably at the top of that list.
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh, is it kind of like how I have a list of my friends in the order of how likely they are to betray me?
No, it's not.
Oh.
The person at the top of my list is Jungkook from BTS. As much as I love him, he's too perfect. I want to beat the shit out of him. But, like, I would respectfully be like, sir.
I want to get into, like, a slap fight with people. Like, I want to get into a slap fight with Griffin McElroy. He's the white man I aspire to be.
I would get into a slap fight with you. I would fight you, period. No questions asked.
Dude. Alright, let's talk about robots.
Okay.
This is why we made this podcast. We have a lot of thoughts.
Should we pick a different...
Robots, like, should
I read another thing off the list?
Yeah, just do it.
Okay. Dishwasher. No context, but Rodney's father, Herb, is a dishwasher. And at some point, there's a reference to he got refitted to be a dishwasher. So what...
He still had a handle on his stomach like it opened, though. After he took the dishwasher off and beat somebody on the head with it or something.
Oh.
Remember that?
He did, his boss. Because he quit his
like
job.
A refrigerator?
What? No, what? I was gonna start saying something, but I just didn't.
No, okay.
What, like... Does constitute the word?
Yeah.
I don't know English. What constitutes them to have, like, a job or a career?
Why do they need... Why is there a capitalist society? They don't need to buy food.
They buy parts. They do eat.
Why? Herb robots without...
Because, like...
Dishwasher. Without disease.
Yeah, because, like, Herb works at a restaurant as a dishwasher, right? The dishes get dirty because the robots eat off of them, and it's, like, nuts and bolts. And you can see in that one scene that robot's, like, sucking the fucking... Don't laugh. the nuts and bolts off the plate.
Sucking the nuts. Oh, yeah, like a vacuum.
Hate you.
He's sucking the nuts?
Yeah, like a vacuum.
No, I need to show me Herb. That's actually, I think, just like a symbol, like a logo, so it's not a thing. So I'm being stupid. I was gaslighting myself, and we can continue with this.
But, why do you have a speed stick?
It's deodorant. What the fuck? Like, don't stop. What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Stop exposing me. What? I use deodorant. Oh no, wait, he does. No, that is a handle. Look, he's got a handle on his stomach.
No, his face.
But there's no door. Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. we can make thumbnails for the podcast. That'll be one of them. I screenshotted it. It'll be a low res picture of Herb Copperbottom.
Here, send it to me.
Why? Just so you can have it for the vault?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I can send it to you at like 3 a.m. Once you get back to your dorm.
Don't do that. Never do that.
I'll show up to your dorm and just with a printed poster of Herb.
Should I bring my 2005 Robots movie Burger King toys to college and show them to girls?
Yes. You can
Get
pick
some
up girls with Aunt Fanny.
You want to see my Robots Burger King toys that I got off eBay for $20?
Once you get a girlfriend, you and her can... She can have the other Fanny and then you guys can be twinning.
Instead of engagement rings, I give her the other Aunt Fanny. Alright, let's go. We were talking about Herb.
Yeah, so they go to school, right? You can get a career.
He went to dishwashing school.
He did?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm being stupid. No. You believed me?
You watched the movie. I didn't.
Oh, dude.
Like, I watched the movie, but, like, last year? I don't know. You watched it and you commented and I took notes, so.
Yes. I think about that movie every day.
But I don't remember, like, little details and stuff. You honestly say things and I'll believe you. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not good.
You're smarter than me.
That's debatable. I have many people who would say otherwise, but let's get back to the conversation at hand.
Okay, so why would you choose to be a dishwasher?
I don't think he chose to, because I think his dad, it's like the family business. Like, my dad wanted me to be a dishwasher. Imagine your dad goes up to you and like, you're gonna be a dishwasher. Like, I'd kill my dad.
Robots can die.
Why? They're machines. Well, I guess eventually it's like an old car that just stops running.
He didn't get that.
Like my mom's 1995 Honda Civic.
I love that car.
It was a shitty car. It was green and it had like corduroy seating.
Never mind.
One day we were just on the road and it died and never turned on again.
We love to see it.
No, we don't. I don't know how we got it home. Because we were not at home when it's died. We were like near a dentist's office.
Wait, was that when we were skipping stones in the...
No, that was
a different
That
dentist?
was... Do I want to review... My sister... You know what, we're not going to talk about that because that gets serious. This was,
One time we were in a dentist parking lot and we skipped
It wasn't
rocks.
a dentist, it was a funeral home, actually.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
My sister was having a moment. Let's get back.
She was having
Let's
a
get back to
spicy
robots.
life moment.
Spicy deja vu.
But I did teach you how to skip rocks.
You did.
It's a good time. Winston, I appreciate
We're busy right now.
Sir.
What?
A moment of your patience, please. What was I talking about?
I don't even know. Why did we even bring up Herb? And Herb is barely in the movie. Herb is nothing. Herb doesn't matter at all.
Oh, another thing about Herb. So in the end of the movie, he plays the saxophone. How? They don't have lungs.
Fan?
How's a fan moving that fast? Like, I mean, I know fans can move
Ultra
fast.
fan.
But a Dyson fan.
Yeah. Leaf blower.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a fucking leaf blower. I bet you could play a saxophone without using a leaf blower. I bet that's not true, actually.
No, I play saxophone. I can tell you it's not how that works.
Well, but leaf blower.
Because you have to bite down on it.
And clamp
on the reed.
Clamp on some shit. I don't know. Clamp on it
No,
with a
but
vice
in order to
grip.
play a
Put my
saxophone, you
balls
have to
in a
wet
vice
the
grip.
reed.
Huh?
You have to wet the reed.
Spit.
They're
Put some-
robots. They
no,
don't
like
spit.
go like, and then like do it for a little bit until it's not wet anymore, and then stop.
Is it oil? Do they dip it in oil?
Maybe.
Because the oil cycle. I can't let go of the oil cycle. I've been thinking about this for days.
Is it just like the water cycle but oil?
What's that one water cycle song?
I don't know what you're talking
You've
about.
never heard of it?
No.
Oh, well. In kindergarten.
You guys learned about the water cycle in kindergarten?
Yeah.
I went to a Christian school. I was actually learning Spanish in kindergarten. I went to Central College Christian Academy.
Nerd.
I didn't ask to go there. I was like 6.
I didn't
don't
learn
know how old
Spanish
it was.
until I was like... Well, I learned Spanish, but it wasn't like my parents actively taught me.
That was back in the day where the bathrooms were like in the classrooms and there were no stalls.
Oh.
As preschools and kindergartens do.
Should I expose myself for what I did in first grade?
No, well, we'll save that for Funny School Stories episode. I think that should be in the first episode of the podcast. We gotta reel them in somehow. Shut up!
Winston,
Shut
I beg of you, sir.
I love you, but stop. Alright, let me see the list. I'm gonna pick something, and then I'm gonna get mad about it and go into it. Because that's what I'm good at. Robot mental health. Because of the one part where he says, my roommate jumped out that window. robot suicide is a thing.
Sewer slide.
Yes.
Self-checkout.
But, like, fucking...
How long have we been recording? Oh, damn.
Too long. But, like, it's... Why can't... Could you just, like, rewire yourself not to... Because to be... Mental health usually stems from a problem with chemicals in your brain. They don't have brains!
I'm gonna drink this water.
Okay, you can drink that water. But, they don't have brains. So how can...
They do.
Well, yeah, but they don't have the joy chemical. They just have wires.
I don't either. They're not special.
I'm gazing at my Zoloft prescription. Anyways.
What's it like to take meds?
Anyways. Also, the part where Fender lays an egg. Can we talk about that? Like, that, I know that's just, like, an animation funny, but, like, can we talk about that?
Where did it come from? Fender, a trans icon.
He really is, when he puts on the fun skirt with the heels and the hair. It's such a good look. And he doesn't take it off the rest of the movie, I don't think.
No, at the end he gets his body back.
Why?
I don't know.
Also, I feel like
Why does he need to wear clothes for that, but not normally?
Is his body, his clothes? Well, I mean, they don't have robot.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
Because in the beginning, Herb is like, we ordered a boy, right? And then they nail his ding dong in, and then he starts screaming.
And then they turn the volume knob down. What was I gonna?
I wish we could have the volume thing.
An egg. I had a really good. I don't know if this makes sense. I'm gonna get some texts after this, but I feel like we all just assume that Rodney Copperbottom is hot.
No.
He would be like a white twink. Am I wrong? He's played by Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he'd be a white twink. We know this.
A skinny white gamer
And then I think, like, Cappy, I think she would kind of look like...
Okay, listen.
Like,
if you had a really
like
strong liking to Cappy as a child, you're gay. No questions asked. I will not be taking discussions or questions at this time. Suck it.
Okay, hang on. Let me look up a picture of fucking...
Also, I thought her name was Kathy.
White... Yeah, me too. White women with brown hair.
Apparently everyone, like... Okay, so the animators just suck at, like, having the voice actors pronounce things. Like, Cyanide, Philanide, did not understand that.
Why do all white women with brown hair look the same? Maybe it's because I'm looking at stock images. Dude, these are all the same women, but slightly different fonts. Well, that's because they're stock images.
Yeah,
and that's
white
what
people look the same to me. I didn't really
Shut
start
up.
to notice I didn't see white people until I was about, like, 10.
Because there are none. We don't have culture. At least not American white people. I always associate white people with Americans, because, like...
Well, see, the thing is, okay, so when we say white people don't have culture, we mean specifically Americans. Because, like, I'm not European, but I'm 99.9% sure... Shut the fuck up.
I'm Italian. Continue.
That European whites don't want to be associated with American whites.
No, yeah, I would like to make that very clear. When I say all white people look the same, I mean, like, American white people.
Mm.
And I say that as a white person myself, unfortunately.
Couldn't
What
be
men
me.
really think of brunette? What? I'm gonna stop looking at the internet. Okay. But, like, I feel like Cappy would look like fucking... I feel like she'd look like Kate Winslet with brown hair.
I don't know why. What's that one chick from,
I think Rodney looked like Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy ShamWow.
Timothy Champagne. Alright, what were you saying?
What's that girl from Star Wars? What's her name? I forget her name.
Daisy Ridley.
Sure.
Wait, the new one or the old one?
The...
Rey or Leia?
No.
You don't know anything about Star Wars, do you?
I do. I just forget names. Because I'm stupid.
The one from the new one?
No, the one from, like, the
OG... Natalie Portman?
Yes.
Natalie Portman. There's a white woman with brown hair in every trilogy, so...
She reminds me of Cappy. For some reason.
I'm in love with Natalie Portman, so that makes sense.
If you haven't, watch Black Swan.
We're
not in here for, like, promoting movies, but, like...
Yes, we are. Watch Robots, 2005.
Black Swan. Oh, no, Robots, sponsor us. Please.
A movie that came out 15 years ago. Blue Sky Studios, sponsor us, please. I love Ice Age. I used to watch Ice Age. Like every time the rat would come on, I would sit there as a kid and laugh.
The rat?
Yeah, the rat, Scrat.
That's not a rat.
That's a squirrel rat. Squirrel rat, Scrat.
Rat.
All right, so let's talk about robot classism and racism. But there wouldn't be.
No, okay, so I'm gonna stand up for this.
You stood up? Holy shit.
Because as a person who has suffered from both, I have so much to say on this.
I'll let you take the floor.
Okay, so, the whole thing, this also to do with the capitalist system. Upgrades people. So, people with upgrades who tend to have more money are silver, right?
Yeah.
And people who don't are all, like, different colors. So that's racism, because, like, you can tell who doesn't have money based on, like, the color of, like, their metal, I guess.
You never talked about this when we talked about it earlier. So, like, now it makes sense. Were you just waiting?
Yeah, I was waiting.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. But that also has to do with, like, what did I say? Classism?
Yeah,
because,
classism.
like, you can tell who has more money and what class they're in. Because only people who are silver are invited to the party where, like, big worlds, like, grand ball, and then everyone who's a different color just isn't allowed on the list.
They get in by dressing up as, like, the Duke of Worcestershire.
Yeah.
That's not
so,
it, but,
silver has the most money, and then it's black and silver, rose gold and silver, and I think gold. But those are, like, the 4 colors that
Precious metals.
Yeah, those are the colors that you can use to get in, but then if you're not, you're... Sorry. I just apologize.
That's a fan!
I feel bad. I must apologize to inanimate objects. Wait, is that Spider-Man?
Yes, that is Spider-Man. Keep talking. There's a lot of weird shit in my room. You're gonna have to ignore it for a little bit. Yes! There's also Austin Powers, but
every
keep
time,
going.
like, I've known you for, like, what, 7 years now?
Yeah.
I walk into this room and there's
There's
something that I
always something.
knew.
There's a Nacho Libre mask, and you didn't address that.
Oh.
I want to rob a bank in that. I'm kidding.
I'm Mexican. I see that shit all the time. Winston, calm down. Winston.
Alright, please continue
Speaking.
and stop thinking about the weird shit that's in my room.
I'm sorry.
What? Are you staring at the Titanic
No, I was
poster?
thinking. Okay, so is it classist or racist, or is it both?
I would say both. But I feel like...
Because they don't actively say, like, it's the color of, like, your metal, but, like, it's the color of your metal, because that what differentiates
Yeah,
people.
you gotta be, like, shiny and clean and, like, almost, like... It kind of reminds me of, like... For some reason, the aesthetic of the richer robots reminds me of, like, 1920s, like, Great Gatsby shit.
Ooh.
Like, those kinds of colors.
Yeah.
So, like, anything other than that, you're poor, probably. Like, that's... I mean, that kind of, like... I think it's both.
That's true. Also, like, a majority of the people look exactly the same. Like, all the people that work in Big Weld's building, except for Cappy and Ratchet,
They're all
look
very
the same.
rotund.
So does that mean that, like, you can buy employees? Like, you just buy them and then they go straight into... Like, they grow up and they go straight into your company? Or are they a different robot?
That's a trust fund, baby.
Are they a different robot and that you can choose to get into that career and that you can, like, make yourself into that?
God, we talked about this a little bit before the podcast. We didn't get into this, so now I'm, like, thinking. Like, the cogs are turning, and I'm trying not to name drop people from high school that this reminds me of.
I'm not about to get sued.
No, I'm not worried about getting sued. I'm worried
Oh.
about them... Actually, no, I'm not worried about them finding me, because they don't know who I am.
They don't know who I am. They don't talk to me. People don't talk to me. in high
Cheers!
school. All my friends in high
Why'd we
school
do the weird straight white guy handshake?
Because you're straight and white.
Okay.
And you're a guy, so...
Yes. Surprise.
Creek. But, what was I gonna say?
Well, I mean, we were talking about robot classism
like,
and
people
racism.
in high school, like, they're not gonna... All my friends in high school were like 3 years younger than me. Or like the same 3 people I went to middle school with, which is like
That's
you
me.
and like I don't want to name them, so I don't know if they want to be. I didn't ask them if they want to be named or not.
We don't like dropping names.
Yeah.
Other
Not
than
without
Ewan
consent.
McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, let's talk about robot classism.
I wanted to be Obi-Wan Kenobi so bad, but like young Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Dude, I wish I looked like Ewan McGregor.
I couldn't tell if I had a big crush on him when I was little or if I wanted to be him.
That's
And
how I
on
found out
gender
I like
envy.
girls. It's not that I want to be with them. I want to look like them. Exactly. Stunned silence? Yes.
Yes.
When I first realized that, I didn't talk for 10 minutes, and then I laid face down on the floor for 30.
Winston, please.
Let me see. We did this for a couple of movies, but the biggest list was for robots. We also did this for Ice Age, which is another Blue
And
Sky
Cars.
production. Blue Sky sponsor us.
But I don't think Cars is Pixar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cars, Hope Car, we don't even need it. Well, I feel like somebody's probably already gone into that, but nobody's gone into
Oh, I
Ice
thought
Age.
you were-
Let's look at Ice Age. Pick a topic, any topic.
Okay, I don't even have to look at this. I just have one grievance with this movie that pisses me off, or the movie series. So I think it's
Okay.
Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Then?
Yes.
Okay. How does Manny make those goddamn ice crystal things? He
don't
doesn't
have
have hands, and his trunk is so like bulky. Like, how do you like handcraft that or trunk craft that? I guess.
You can't.
Like, does he use his nose hairs? Like,
That's. Do you know how thick do you think hair is?
I don't
It's
know.
not a chisel.
you can kill people with your hair, right?
Huh?
Your hair's strong enough, you could strangle someone. I could kill you.
I guess with like a thick thing of hair, yes. I never thought about that. I don't like that. Monkey pirates. Can we discuss in
that
the
was your thing. Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit back down. I'm done
So
with
in
my
the
classes
fourth
and racism
movie-
thing.
Continental Drift? I've seen all of them multiple times,
Oh,
including the newer holiday special. I watched the fourth movie, and I was always confused by the animal pirates. How did they learn that behavior? Does this mean that animals invented the idea of pirating? A monkey invented the idea of pirating. A chimp, great ape, invented the idea of pirating. And humans were just like, yeah, let's do that. What did they have to steal? Coconuts? You could just grow more. Like, it's so, like, you can't... Blue Sky, please sponsor us.
He was crazy for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, So, like, how did they build boats? They're animals. I guess monkeys have hands. Monkeys are smart. Monkeys are fun.
They use those, like, hamster-looking motherfuckers.
Huh?
You remember?
The possums?
No.
The one played by Josh Peck?
No. There's,
Josh
like...
Peck sponsors
When they're
us.
on the island, right? It's like an iceberg is what their ship is, right? But they have...
Oh, yeah.
They, like...
No, they're shit.
They basically enslaved a whole race to make
Oh.
this. That's what they did.
So that means that animals also invented the idea of slavery.
I hate this movie.
Ice Age.
No, but like they
For
because they showed pictures of them whipping them. Which what the fuck, Blue Sky?
Sponsor us, please.
Sponsor us, but what the fuck?
It is an iceberg. Wow. Look at this ugly ass monkey. Look at this monkey.
They can't see.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh.
And also, he's not wearing a hat. His hair is just in the shape of the tri-corner
Wait, let me
hat.
see.
Look at that bullshit. They don't have hats. It's prehistoric animals.
What the fuck is his crew?
A pig, a rabbit with a spear, and a bird. And there's a walrus, too. And a kangaroo.
The rabbit was a drug addict. You cannot tell me otherwise.
The rabbit didn't even talk. The rabbit was a background character. Who played the pirate?
No, who was the threatening little animal thing?
I don't know what you're talking
Do you know
about.
what? Okay, so like there was that one fucking member of the crew who was just like, yeah,
You're with the-
he was
with the
aggressive.
stick?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's him.
that's the
That's
rabbit.
who we're talking about, yes.
That's what I was saying.
Ice Age 4. Who played the monkey? I want to give you...
Reject monkey.
Also, John
Or reject
Leguizamo
me,
sponsor
back to
us.
monkey.
You're a good man. Why is Drake in this movie? Drake plays one of the stupid teenage... I think Nicki Minaj is in this movie, too. Yeah, she is. They all play mammoths.
I know
Oh
what
wait,
you're
no.
talking about.
Peter Dinklage plays the monkey.
Dinklage?
Yeah.
Dinklebird?
Okay, let me show you a picture. If it'll load. This is super important. Also, the third movie I think is the one that irks me the most. Like, it's not a bad movie, but it just has so many...
Yeah, okay, we can go... Can I bring up the point of the dinosaur? Just the
Yes,
whole dinosaurs.
yes.
So, basically...
That was me slapping my leg.
What the fuck? You have an entire ecosystem underground. Which is fine. But it's the fact that you can see the sunlight, and at one point when Buck is talking about his encounter with the fucking... What's his name? Thank you. With the dinosaur, he's in a hurricane. Underground.
Well, also, how did the other animals on top not know that the dinosaurs were there? Like, you think you would have heard, like, a muffled roar. Like, but they heard nothing, so they didn't know they were there. How'd they get there? Because there's a barrier. There's so many questions.
Well, there's
Who built
bridge.
the bridges?
It's a dead dinosaur.
There's 2 bridges that confuse me. They confuddle me. Oh, I remember this point.
The bridge. It's held up by one vine. Because at the end of the movie, Buck cuts one vine and the entire bridge comes down. So you're telling me that supported 2 mammoths, a saber-tooth, and
one of the mammoths
2
being
possums.
pregnant.
Yeah, being pregnant. And then also a dinosaur and 3 little baby dinosaurs and Sid. Because she had to walk up that thing to get up there. And walk back down to get down there.
I mean, maybe... No, there's no...
How did
there's
it not
no
break?
logical explanation for this.
Blue Sky, why would you do this and not expect
Blue Sky
2 college
sponsors.
students who have nothing better to do?
We're not even in, like, film theory. Like, there's no reason for us to be doing this.
No, I'm a nursing major and you're
And
a forensics major.
So, like, there's absolutely no reason for us to be going this deep into it.
Yeah.
Robots was the big one, but Ice Age... It's Ice Age 4 mostly that we talk about, because...
I have so many grievances with the third one, but... The fourth one...
Did I say third... Did I say... Wait, what?
The fourth one's Continental Drift.
Yeah, I meant 3. God damn it. How did the animals talk, and where did they learn complex language skills?
Is it complex language skills?
It's complex language skills.
English isn't that complex.
You sure about that?
I mean,
I barely speak
it's hard to, like...
It's got a bunch of weird, stupid things, but, I mean, I guess...
yes.
I guess in the scheme of things, it's really not that complex. You gotta learn 3
Compared
pairs,
to other
but...
languages, it's not, but
Yeah.
also it is, if that makes sense.
I guess maybe it's different for us because we've been, like...
I can't speak English. I don't have a place to say this, but, like...
Yeah. Let me look up... I don't know copyright law.
If you learned English as a second language...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
respect
punt
you, though.
the Ice Age baby, though. Why did they make the baby so ugly? Ice Age baby gets what he deserves. Why have I watched that video?
What time is it?
But the first Ice Age is a classic piece of cinema, 6/16, and I will always refer to it as such. The second is also good because he meets Queen Latifah Mammoth and Josh Peck Rat and the other one. Whose name I forget.
Why don't I remember the second one?
Well, it's the one, the meltdown.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a normal Friday night. I'm sorry, that's mean. To who?
In that movie, one of the vultures is like, all unattended children will be eaten.
Yes. All unattended children will now be eaten.
Can we normalize that?
Can we normalize eating unattended children?
We don't need them. The world's getting overpopulated.
And remember there were a bunch of sloths? There were like 70 sloths, and then they try to kill Sid? They try to murder him!
What?
I'm looking at the clip right now! I'm gonna turn it down so that copyright law doesn't boof me. Sorry, there's a Grubhub ad. But look at this. Like, they think he's the Fire King, and then they throw him in the volcano.
Yeah.
Look at that! And then they do the stupid song, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's a fun song." Nobody cares. It's like when the Afro song came out from Madagascar 3, I wanted to kill myself. I hated that song, but I also made it my ringtone.
Of course you did.
Yeah, shut up. I used to wake up to you know the movie Ted.
Yeah.
I used the Thunder Buddies song. That was my alarm tone to wake up. You know what the Thunder Buddy song is?
Mhm.
Okay, good. I don't want to sing it on the podcast.
My alarm is fuck, what's it called? I can't think of the word right now. An auto-tuned baby crying.
That sucks. Mine's the Kirby do 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 do. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Ice Age. Blue Sky, sponsor us.
Yes.
Give us money so I can graduate college. Please, I'm in debt and I'm 19 years old.
It's been our first semester and our colleges have already screwed up.
Yeah, one of my professors said, you know what, I'm going to put in your grade wrong and mess up your standing with the honors college and my scholarship. So I'm about to choose violence against myself. Not against anybody else,
my professors just
myself.
said, you didn't do work.
Even though you did.
I know. I have screenshots, too, of my work. And she was like, no.
College is a
Thanks.
scam, and in one-term access to a calculus textbook costs $125. Am I gonna buy it? Yes. You bet I am. But,
Am I only going to use, 5 pages? Yes.
I would like to get back to the Ice Age thing real quick.
Go ahead.
I just saw something. You remember that clip with the two scary dinosaurs that were essentially, not dinosaurs, but they were, fish, this guy?
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one?
Mhm.
The big chunky man?
Yeah.
Those, I actually have always really enjoyed the designs of those, because I thought they were actually kind of scary. But, I was also, 12 and stupid.
I thought they were alligators.
Yeah, one of them's... Let me find the picture of the other one.
See, the thing is, if you ever watch... No one here knows me, but, when I watch movies with...
Sorry, this is a visual gag again. We're not going to describe it.
But, when I watch movies with my dad, anytime that he sees an animal that, he knows that I'm not gonna know, he'll just name it something that's close to it. So when I saw that, I was like, hey, Papa, what is that? And he was like, it's an alligator. And then I just thought
it looks like an alligator.
Right?
The other one looks kind of like a scaly manatee.
Well, see, the thing when I was little is I didn't know what,
Keep going.
I didn't know what a deer was in English. So I was like, Papa, what is that? And he was like, it's an animal. No, my brother turned to me and goes, it's an animal with 4 legs. So I called it that.
Just animal with 4 legs?
For a couple of years, yeah.
That's their fault. They
But
didn't teach you.
No, they thought it was funny.
That is funny. My sister convinced me that I was adopted. That's not at all what we're gonna do. I'm sorry. Back to Blue Sky endorsement. I'm sorry. I've been gaslit so many times in my life. That's why I'm gonna be a perfect forensic scientist. Because I'm gonna get gaslit by lawyers.
Imagine dating a lawyer. That'd be awful.
I would kill myself. Let's keep going. I think that those are the main... There's really not... Okay, something else from the third movie. Why can't the dinosaurs talk, but the animals can? What... Is it because they're older, more primal beings, maybe? Wait, Blue Sky did Horton Hears a Who? Oh my god, never mind. They're iconic.
Wait, what's that one, stupid girl thing?
Katie?
Yeah.
The thing that goes, ah. I wanted to be emo Jesse McCartney. You know who I'm talking about?
The kid?
Yeah!
Yeah, I wanted to be him
They also did
so
Rio.
bad.
Okay, I never knew that they did all these movies. Okay, Blue Sky, sponsor us, please.
Yeah, we'll promote your stuff.
I'll promote who...
This whole episode is promoting your
This
movies.
whole episode is Blue Sky promotion. And I don't regret it at
Okay,
all.
so another thing about, the environment. Is it just, is it essentially a greenhouse?
I guess so.
Because everything, the plants in there, the temperature needs to be at least a hot
Apparently, one of their short films gone nutty.
It's a tropical
Won
temperature.
an Academy Award
Wait, what
for
is it?
Best Animated Short Film. Good for them.
Is the B movie
B movie?
Blue Sky?
No,
Oh.
I wish it was. I love the B movie. Just kidding. I hate the B movie. I can
All
actually
bees.
quote it.
Yeah, I know it's...
According to well-known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care and humans think it's impossible. And then the stupid music starts playing, and then Jerry Seinfeld comes in going, yellow, black, yellow, black. I'm not going to keep going, but you get my drift.
Yeah, I've heard this several times.
I would also like to shout out DreamWorks for making Shrek. Just in general. No Time for Nuts. That's another short film. That's such a good... It also got nominated for Academy Award for Best Short Film. Oh, wait, no, I've seen this one. It's the one where he goes, like, back in time, and he gets in the guillotine.
What are you talking about?
Do you not know this? No Time for Nuts? It's like a... I've seen this.
Let me show it to me.
And then he gets shot out of a cannon.
Is that the one with the dog?
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me? I guess I wouldn't go back in time, he'd go forward because he is back in time. You know what? That didn't make sense.
Wait, what else is Blue Sky? Like, what other movies?
Rio.
Really?
Ferdinand.
Okay, listen, in Rio, that one stupid little yellow bird, I love him. With his little hat.
I do
little
love
bottle
him.
cap.
Little bottle cap hat. You know what? We're just gonna call this the Blue Sky episode. Horton Hears a Who, of course. Ferdinand, which I actually watched recently, and it's pretty good. I liked it. It's got John Cena, actor, and wrestler John Cena.
Shout out to John Cena.
John Cena.
Fellow BTS stan.
John Cena, if you listen to this, can you please pay my college tuition? I wouldn't have to worry about the stupid people messing up my
Every
standing.
episode we're gonna pick a
or
famous
Peyton
person.
Manning, he's also in that movie. If Tom Brady was I like making fun of Tom Brady. He kisses his son.
In every
Alright, we're not gonna go into that. Continue,
in every
please.
episode we're gonna
Bye! That was my sister.
Bye! In every episode we're gonna shout out a famous person and ask them to pay for our college tuition. You don't have to.
Until it actually happens. Please.
Please, I work at DoorDash and making the
I don't
bed.
have a job because I'm trying to keep my family from killing themselves.
And me.
I can say this because they don't know who I am.
You forgot about me.
Yes, and you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep you from killing yourself.
Yeah.
I think the movies that they made that are important. Rio, Ice Age films, all of them. Robots, Horton Hears a Who. Why is Robots on here twice? Oh, yeah, the short film. Aunt Fanny's... I hate the name of it. I don't want to say it.
What?
Aunt Fanny's Tour of Booty. I'm gonna throw up. Ferdinand was good. Peanuts movie, I never saw. Epic was actually good. There was a dog and it had 3 legs and it
What's
fell and I
Epic
thought that was
again?
hilarious. There was a hummingbird. That doesn't help.
Oh, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
This one.
Yeah. Leaf Man.
Snail.
What?
Frog in the coat. I want to be the
Okay,
frog in the
that's
jacket.
very loud.
But I'm only at a 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is no fun.
Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes.
I'll give a bad... Actually, no. Krampus got a good score. This is not...
Krampus?
Yeah, the movie, the one with...
Krampus.
Krampus. It's got the guy from Parks and Rec and the girl from Hereditary.
Like Krampus?
Yeah. We're keeping that in. That it's good. I saw it in the theater. And my sister's boyfriend vaped in the theater and set off the fire alarm, and then we all got coupons for a free movie.
Vape Nation.
I want, if you're listening,
Do not vape. It's not good.
No,
for you.
I'm not gonna reveal my real name, or not my real name, my dead name. If you're listening, I'm gonna get you.
Technically, neither of us are revealing our real names, because, like...
Well, technically, there are we've come out, but not to everybody names.
Yeah. Well, have I? I don't even know.
We'll
actually.
worry about the logistics of this later.
I exist.
Yeah, we exist. Oh, they made video games? Word. They didn't. Angry Birds Rio. That doesn't count. What other... Okay.
If you know me in real life, no, you don't.
How long have we been recording? Because I do have a good tangent.
An hour and 8 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to go like an hour and a half? Good hour and a half?
We got time, yeah.
Okay. So I would like to talk about other film studios that I fully endorse with my...
outside?
Yes, with my life. DreamWorks Pictures, of course.
You know what else is pretty?
What? Thank you. They made Shrek. They made The Road to El Dorado. I love that movie. Madagascar, Flushed Away. El Dorado, yes. Shark Tale. They made B-movie. They made Megamind. They made Over the Hedge.
On Shark Tale.
They made The Cat in the Hat, which I hate.
Listen, that movie, a cinematic masterpiece.
Dude. Okay, but actually DreamWorks is not fucking around. They made Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I love that movie. They made Kung Fu Panda series. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Shrek, Over the Hedge, The Road to El Dorado, Madagascar, Flushed Away, Shark Tale.
Puss in Boots.
They did the damn thing. They did make Puss in Boots. They did the damn thing. DreamWorks, sponsor us. Mike Myers.
Does this make sense? But, like, I wanted to be Puss because he was so cool. Like,
it's like how
it's
I've heard people
gender
say
envy.
that the fox from Zootopia is hot. Every time somebody says that, I lose 10 years off my lifespan. I'm down to like 25. You guys are killing me slowly.
I will kill you.
Did DreamWorks produce Shutter Island, the horror movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? And The Ring? What is what? A Beautiful Mind? Castaway? List of DreamWorks Pictures films. No, I'm being... because it's Paramount Pictures.
Can we talk about Shark Tale?
Yes.
Okay.
Jack Black, if you're listening, please.
Can you pay for
my dad
tuition?
loves Tenacious D. I do too. Can you pay for my college tuition? I fully believe that you have contributed more to the cultural zeitgeist than the Beatles.
Yeah.
The Beatles could never have played Poe, but you could have probably written any Beatles song ever. Any role that Chris Pratt played, you could play, and it would be 100% better, and I stand by that. Jack Black is one of the greatest actors ever.
Black,
and I'm not even
reset.
I'm not even being funny. Like
We're not memeing, it's just
this is not a goof.
Yeah, it's not a gaff.
Plus he's iconic on TikTok. Okay. I think that Jack Black is so fun. He's a cool dude. I love Nacho Libre. Also, High Fidelity is a very underrated movie. And he was funny in it. Gulliver's Travels. Nobody remembers him in Gulliver's Travels from 2010. I do.
I haven't watched that movie.
Big tall man. No, Jack Black was in Ice Age. Who'd he play? Scoozy. Who'd he play? Scoozy. He played one of the tigers. Yeah, tigers. Named Zeke. He played the stupid... Of course they cast him as the stupid-looking one. Be nice to Jack Black. Jack Black deserves the world. Jack Black, if you're listening, I just want you to know that you're loved and appreciated.
Saber-toothed tigers?
Yeah!
I forget, they look like lions to me for some reason.
Well,
my mom calls any big cat a lion.
Yes.
Or a tiger.
Good.
So...
Jack Black is...
For context, my parents grew up in, like, really small towns in, like, southern Mexico. So, their definition of animals is very different from mine. Because, like, my mom literally raised a jaguar. So, like, what the fuck, Mom?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she had a pet jaguar.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard.
I didn't know it was a jaguar because she called it a baby tiger. Because she didn't know the word in English, which I thought was adorable. Winston, please, sir, I beg of you, be patient.
Can we talk about how Martin Scorsese, who's often considered one of the greatest directors of all time, also played the pufferfish in Shark Tale?
Miss Puff. Mrs. Puff.
Nope.
No, I just thought of that for some reason.
You remember the pufferfish who was
Yeah,
the car wash?
I know what you're talking about, but all I could think of was Mrs. Puff's boating school.
Yeah, this man directed...
He sounds so sad.
So, I thought you were talking about Martin Scorsese. I'm like,
no,
you don't know his
Winston.
life. He directed Taxi Driver, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Irishman, which was actually really good. I'm getting frothy. I'm sorry.
Someone told me that we should watch Midsummer.
Oh, I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Full dick and balls in the end. You see a guy having sex, and then he runs out, and then he's got his little hands over it, but it's not enough. I saw that with my dad.
Anyways.
I watched that with my father.
I have yet to watch it, and I want to watch
Florence
it with
Pugh,
you.
if you're listening, I am in love with you. That's also not a goof. And then the guy, the eyebrows guy, what's his name? Will Poulter! I'm sorry. You were actually very good in that movie, and then you pissed on the sacred log. That's the thing that happened. You're a good actor, I only think of you as Kenny from We're the Millers.
Sacred log.
Yeah. This is just going to be called the movie episode that mostly goes on a robots tangent. Because I think that's the only thing that matters. Dude, honestly, Shark Tale had such a good cast. Robert De Niro. Of course, he played the Shark Don.
Our Italian icon.
Yes. Who I strive to be. The Italian I wish I was. He was in A Bronx Tale, which you tell me to watch all the time.
You still haven't watched it, have you?
No, because I have to pay money to rent it.
I want to make a stupid joke, and you haven't watched it.
I'm sorry,
Please
I'm
watch
working on it! Renee Zellweger. Angelina Jolie. Dude, Will Smith, Osmosis Jones. Do you remember that?
Osmosis?
Do you remember Osmosis Jones?
No,
Is that Will Smith?
Osmosis gives me flashbacks to AP Bio.
I'd have to check and see if that's Will Smith. I'm not crazy, right? That was a thing, right?
I don't know.
Bill Bloomin'?
You're the movie nerd. I don't know that much about this stuff.
That's not how you spell okay.
Almonds.
That is Chris Rock. I'm sorry, Chris Rock.
Nice one.
Chris Rock's so funny, though. Bill Murray was in that movie? Rock on. Bill Murray, if you're listening. Please. Say hi to my dad. He likes you a lot.
Bill Murray.
No, but like Osmosis Jones. Now I feel bad.
Bill Murray, could you... Listen, a semester at Columbus State is only $2,000.
A semester at bowling
No.
means like 12,000. But I have scholarships, so I only need like 5,000. Please, sir.
My scholarship is only $500, and I'm
You
paying
seem
for
like
my
a
own
kind
college.
gentleman.
So, a good...
My mom's a nurse
Even if
and
it's
we're
just
struggling,
$5,
please.
Please.
Will Smith, iconic. Anchorman 2, which is actually really, really... Paul
Sir.
Rudd, if you're listening. Why does Paul Rudd not age?
Sir,
Like,
my car
I
literally
like girls,
costs...
but he's hot.
Sir, my car literally costs $1,000.
I don't
asking
even
for
have
the
my
bare
license
minimum.
on me. Because I don't want my parents to have to pay for a car. Bad
Do what I
boys.
did. Get a $1,000 car from a random
West
person.
Philadelphia.
It was kinda sketch, not gonna lie, but she works.
Most of my days. Anyways. What other famous people do we want to ask to pay our college tuition? The Smiths gotta have a lot of money, because all of them are famous.
Who plays Scrat? Like, who's the voice actor for Scrat?
All they have to do is go like,
I
That's
know,
not the noise.
but who is it?
I don't know. Scrat. You really tried to tell me that Scrat was just a squirrel? Where do you think the name Scrat came from?
He was a squirrel.
Squirrel. Rat. Shut! We're busy. I love you. Species. I don't want to know his species. I don't care. Chris Wedge.
Chris Wedge.
I thought that said Captain Gunt.
Sir,
Chris Wedge. Who are you, Chris
could
Wedge?
could you possibly pay for our college tuition?
Dude, I used
Very
to
much
look. I used to
appreciated,
watch
dog.
Ice Age solely for Scrat, and then whenever he would be off screen, I'd leave, and then when he'd come back, I'd sit and laugh, even if he wasn't doing anything, and then I'd leave again. Oh, he was also in Robots. He was in like all Blue Sky movies. He's got money.
Yeah.
He was also in the Brave Little Toaster.
Even
from
if you give me
1987.
$10,
Can someone just Venmo me $20?
Yeah.
I'm having a real hard time. I just gotta get through the week. I say that as if I don't live with my parents.
We're being transparent. We just need money for school.
Yeah, we're very poor. Bada bing, bada boom.
Maybe
What
poor.
is there an Italian actor that I can appeal to other than Robert De Niro? I feel like Robert De Niro doesn't use the internet, so I feel like I gotta do somebody else. I don't know if that's mean.
I can't think of any Italian actors.
Is it Al Pacino? Like,
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino's the same age as Robert De Niro. Ray Liotta? I forgot about him. All I can think of is the thing in B-Movie where he has the honey. Ray Liotta Private Select.
Isn't Private Selection like a meat company at Kroger?
Yes, actually. Leonardo DiCaprio.
What's
You're
your-
not Italian, but I love Titanic.
Wait, can we talk about Titanic?
Yes, we can talk
Okay,
about Titanic.
listen.
I have a poster of it on the wall that my dad's friend got from a movie theater.
Listen.
I used to know all the crew members.
Or should we save it for our childhood obsession?
We'll do both.
Okay, I just want to talk about this one scene because it's
Is it the propeller?
No, wait. It's so funny to me. So when the boat... Okay, I understand this is a tragedy and everything. Like, I'm sorry. But, like, when the boat... about
See,
like,
I know
bobbing
what scene
there.
you're talking about.
And the guy's hanging off. He just falls. He screams. He hits the propeller. It's like, done. And then he
I just want to play...
flips.
Here, let me find a clip, and I'm gonna play it just so you can hear the noise. I bet I don't... Titanic...
But
propeller guy.
It's the way he flips.
It's not funny. That's not him. That's just a guy who fell.
That was a real guy.
Is it-
Oh, okay.
That's not... What the... What? No. No. You did not... He did not yodel. Who did this?
You can cut that out now. Though.
Man hits
That's funny.
propeller. It's not funny, but just like and then boom, and then he like flips around. The first time I watched that, I actually pissed my pants. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Leonardo DiCaprio, if you're listening.
Rose did you dirty.
Yeah, you should have lived. There was room on the door. She was being selfish, but I do love Kate Winslet in real life.
Oh my god, what I would do to just hold her hand.
Okay.
it's the
Okay.
the dead look in your eyes for me.
That's just how I look. Why didn't Rose go through with the suicide at the beginning of the movie? She saw some hot dude try to be like, no, we don't. Essentially, what he did was like the Titanic Day version of no, don't jump, you're so sexy, ah ha ha, and it worked.
I mean, well, okay, so here's the thing. As like funny as that is, she was like being forced into like marrying some dickwad, and like her whole like family history is being like put on her shoulders, or her family future.
That's her trauma.
Yeah.
She could do better. I've done better than her. Okay?
I mean,
I got death threats at age 12. Let's not play with semantics here.
and 14.
I had death threats for a while. It wasn't even my fault, but we're not gonna talk about that. That's a discussion for never. But like, you're gonna kill yourself because you're
I got
pretty
death
and
threats
rich?
in the summer, remember?
Anyways, you try to kill yourself because you're pretty and rich? I would kill for that. You're thin and pretty and have money.
You're white.
You're trying to marry Billy Zane. Do you know who Billy Zane is?
Is that the guy who...
He's the rich guy.
Yeah.
He was also in the movie Tombstone, and he had like long, luscious hair in that movie. It was great. He's bald now.
What? Okay.
Billy
Listen,
Zane, if
listen.
you're listening.
What I would do to scrap with him, but only the Titanic version with him.
Not
like,
actual Billy Zane. He seems cool.
No, he seems cool. Please play for our college tuition.
Yes.
But like, Titanic him?
Titanic.
Bop bop, and I'll
What's
do
his
it again,
name in the
motherfucker.
movie? I feel like I should know this because I'm a
I don't know.
savant.
It's the fact that like...
No, don't look up. I'm not looking up Titanic propeller guy again. Billy Zane. Calden. Okay. Hockley.
Can't count.
Hockley.
Hockley.
Also, Kathy
You gotta have the
Bates,
phlegm in there.
if you're listening.
Hockley. Yeah, what does my voice sound like that?
Like, imagine you're young, you're beautiful, you're rich, you're on a boat. You try to kill yourself. Also, the poor people can dance. Like, they look like fun.
Dude,
They look like fun.
Listen. The poor Irish people.
The poor community. The third class
As a
Irish
part of
people.
the poor community, or I'm not anymore.
But we all
like,
know damn well that they got trapped in third class and they did die. Pretty much all the poor people on the Titanic died.
Yeah. Well, in the movie, they got smashed. Like, they got, the thing fell. What's it called? Do you know what I'm talking about? You know those three
The
things on
smokestack.
top? Yeah, they crushed them in the water.
do you know?
And the one
they're
guy
poor
got
people?
shot.
Some of them just got stuck in there. Like, remember the scene with the old people and the rooms filling up with water and they're
They didn't
crying
get stuck.
in
They
bed?
decided to stay there.
I don't think they've lived long enough.
Yeah. No, but then there was
They're
that one
old.
scene with the kids and the mom.
We don't talk about
That shit hurted.
The old people, I don't give a shit about. They've lived a long life. Okay?
Okay,
They're third class.
but
They're obviously not
I
that
respect
important.
the rich men who just sat there and
And
watched.
played poker?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my favorite part. Like, they were just like, fuck it. I'm gonna die. Let's play poker.
And the one guy who was like, I do want a whiskey. And I was like, was it a whiskey that he ordered?
I
don't know. He ordered some sort of alcohol.
Perhaps some
and he
scotch.
just sat there and watched. And I was like, yes.
Yeah. I like
a
the
power
band
move.
they played for all the people freaking out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me. If I'm ever on a sinking ship, I'm gonna bring my guitar and play Tico Tico. And...
No, if I were on the Titanic, I'd be the musicians. I'd pull out my bass.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be
No, yeah.
busting it down.
We
up
should play
there.
mariachi music. We should go on a ship and hope it sinks.
I'll pull out my traditional clothing.
I'll just stand there. I'll stand there and play music.
Quince 2.0.
Oh, a dream.
I did have my quinceañera last summer, and
I was in it.
Alice was in it, so we can talk about that because there was just a whole chaotic.
Yes, let's
mess
get on a tangent. Podcasts, honestly, it's just about people talking.
Yeah.
We can get on tangents whenever we want. It's our podcast. Who's gonna what?
Yeah, fuck you. Okay,
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
listen.
Beat my ass? Do it. I have a
Listen.
knife.
So the quinceañera, essentially, if you don't know what it is, some background for you. It's when in Mexican tradition, a girl. Don't gurgle your soda. So a girl turns 15, and that marks her
Girl
going
in quotes
into
in this case.
yeah, girl in quotes because yeah. So essentially, once you turn 15, you enter womanhood, which no, I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm 18 now. I didn't do it purely because one, I was just like, I don't want to spend money on myself, and that's on anxiety because I felt bad. For
I
spending
had to
my
wear a
parents' money.
dress.
Yeah, my dress was so heavy. For what? Nothing. It was pretty. Remember the first time I walked in it, I fell. I almost fell.
you almost ate shit. I remember.
And then Victor caught me because I was just wobbling around in there.
Don't drop names. Just
Oh.
kidding. You can drop.
He's fine. I don't
He
really
didn't
talk to him that
bully
much.
us.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a cool dude. Victor, if you're listening, pay for my college.
Victor,
I'm kidding.
Victor,
I'm kidding,
if you're
cool.
listening, you're a real one.
You were cool. You bought
Yeah,
snacks
everyone
for
loved
everybody
you.
in
Like,
high
dude.
school. Cheers to you. All right.
Listen,
This is a Victor fan podcast.
if you know Victor in real life, tell him thanks.
We're not gonna drop his last name, but you know who we're talking
Yeah,
about. You know who
We
you
know
are.
We
All
love
right.
you, Victor.
Woo! All right, please continue.
But yeah. So you have like the girl, and then you have your court,
And
which
to dance with your brother.
yeah. But essentially, you have your court, and it's like damas, which is the girls, and chambelanes, which is the guys. So you have your main chambelan, which was Victor. We already dropped his name, so we can just say it.
Yeah.
He was my homie. That was kind of weird because we often joke about this a lot. It's just like our parents are always like, "Hey, y'all gonna date?" And I'm just like, no. Because it's weird. We've known each other too long.
It's like if you and I were to date, it'd be strange.
If I dated you, I'd kill myself.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I would
it's
too.
the fact that you're my type 2. You're a skinny white gamer boy. No, absolutely.
I
not.
have become what I hate.
It's the fact that my best friend is a straight cis white male, or not cis.
I was gonna say, sis, are we
Straight.
sure?
White male.
My parents would say otherwise. We're not gonna talk about that. Let's continue on.
But yeah, so
If my parents are hearing this, no, you don't. Alright.
my parents don't know what SoundCloud is, so no big
That'll
deal.
be mine.
Good. Keep
Alright,
it that
let's
way.
keep going. Quince.
Yeah, so we have a vals, which is basically just a waltz dance, and then we have the baile de sorpresa, which is surprise dance. So for the surprise dance,
I really
you can
fucked
pick
it. I fucked
whatever
it up,
you
I gotta
want.
say.
So I, being the absolute, I have to fart, but I'm not gonna.
Why would you do that to an edition radio audience of like 2 people, probably?
I know somebody's gonna watch it, so. Ethan,
Shout
if
out
you're
to
listening,
you. I'm sorry you have to listen to this. But please listen to the whole thing and then share it with your friends.
Please give us feedback.
Yeah, give us feedback!
Please, I actually want feedback.
Yeah, me too.
Tell us if we're annoying or...
We are.
Yeah. Tell us things you want us to talk about.
Tell us.
Be honest.
Tell us.
Nothing can hurt me. I've been hurt so much.
You can be on the
past
podcast if you want.
Oh, deadass. Like,
just give us shoot us a line.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry if you hear the creakies. That's my chair, and we're not in a record. We're recording this on someone's phone. We're poor. It's an iPhone though.
Yeah. I bought it myself.
We both did a limp wrist thing, but that's a visual gag.
Anyway, so surprise dance. You can pick whatever you want, depending on like what your favorite band is. Like
BTS.
what? Don't expose me.
I played Airplane Part 2.
Listen, Airplane Part 2 was
but
such a good song.
El Beeper rules. El Beeper
so
rules.
hard.
El Beeper rules.
Listen. If
I believe in El Beeper supremacy.
If you're out there, if you're listening, listen to El Beeper. Your life will be completely changed.
It goes so hard, but also
you have not thrown it back. If you haven't thrown it back to El Beeper, that was not my choice.
Whose choice was it?
The girl who choreographed it, because I had a list of things, and I was like, it was on there. I wanted to dance to the Bad Bunny part, or like not Cardi B. Not that there's anything wrong with her. I mean, but like,
no, we're not here to discuss the implications of what Cardi B has done. Okay, we're here to discuss.
I just think Bad Bunny's cool. I want to dance to his part. No hate to Cardi B. It's literally just
Cardi B, if you're listening,
which I doubt.
Can this just be our running joke? Pay for our college tuition.
I know you have money. You always talk about your business deals. Please.
And you
invest in us. We're the future.
Yeah,
I am good future.
We are the future.
But
they're gonna save people, and I'm gonna do things in court. I
want to be an ER doctor. Well, that's what I think for right now.
I'm gonna investigate crimes in the sciencey ways.
I'll try to save the person. If they die, they go to you. So
yes, it's a collab.
Yeah.
Not a good collab. No. It's a collab. Alright, please continue. I'm sorry.
You're fine. But, for the surprise dance, I picked Airplane Part 2 because I do K-pop dance covers, but I don't shove them to anyone because I'm too self-conscious.
You're actually good, which is...
Thank you.
Yeah. We learned to dance
Having a compliment for me was weird.
Yeah, because I'm always mean to you. Not mean to you, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We're friends. It's fine.
It's fine. So we did that because I was like, I already know the choreography, if I could speak English, to that, and it'll be cool. So, because then I can have a little solo. And then Cardi B was picked by the girl, and then El Beeper I picked because it smacks.
Good, you did a good thing.
Yeah.
The dance to that was fun, except the last part, which was my fault. I did that stupid little dance.
You want to explain that?
What's it called? What's that stupid dance called?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like a Fortnite dance, but I don't think it is.
It is a Fortnite dance.
I did a stupid dance, and
Ayana brought up the shoot.
Oh yeah, that
I dropped the
ended up
name,
being in
but
there too.
You're cool because I told you.
Well, Ayana is iconic. It's fine.
Yeah.
I go to school with her, so I hope she doesn't like.
I forgot about that.
Wait, but she doesn't. Well, now she does.
Well, I just want to listen. So
we'll worry about it later.
Shout out to you. Ayana, you want to pay for my college tuition? You have a job.
You can come on the podcast too.
Yeah, pleess. Come on. Yes. I know you have a lot of thoughts.
Yes. Anybody who has thoughts. But essentially I did a stupid dance and one of the choreographers was like, let's put that in. And I was like, huh?
You looked at me.
And then we did it in front of a bunch of people and I felt like a jackass. It was completely my fault. And I am just...
It was in El Beeper,
I feel just terrible about it.
You could just hear beep,
beep, beep, beep, and then we're just
another visual gag, but you can't see what we're doing.
I don't know how to explain it. What's that stupid dance called?
You like open your arms and cross them over.
And then your knees go. You go down, and then your knees are like duh 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 duh.
That's also
that's fucking. You know what?
It's a Fortnite dance.
I think Fortnite dances are stupid.
You know they're actually K-pop dances, right?
They're still stupid. That doesn't change my mind. Alright, how long is it?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Woo! So, is there anything else you want to keep going about the Quince?
Yeah, we'll go on a little bit longer.
Yeah! This is fun! I'm having a good time.
The DJ. Fuck you. Okay, listen. My parents and I had a meeting with him. If the DJ's listening...
I hate you.
You You suck.
I said the audio went like, oh, like that was impressive. Good job, me.
Good job, Ellis.
Did you have like a meeting afterwards?
No, my dad just paid him and I got mad at him. I was like, dude, why would you pay
him?
him? Right. Like, I get, like, you have to pay him because he showed up, but, like, why?
I could have been a better DJ than him. I should have been your DJ.
We're gonna have a Quince part 2 when I'm 21. So, if you're listening, you're probably invited.
21 day. 21A.
I don't know. You can be the DJ.
Yes. I call it!
Please play El Beeper on repeat for an hour.
It's the only song that I'm gonna play. And also that one song by Logic. That's another episode. We have a whole episode play. Logic, come on our podcast!
Logic, please finish.
If you're listening... My ribs hurt. Something popped. My diaphragm did an oopsie whoopsie. Ow.
Your body's last hurrah before it shuts down.
Have I entered the death process? Alright. But the DJ sucked, long story short. Choked on my spit.
Yeah, so we had a meeting about, like, the order of music and what was supposed to be played when. And then, so there's this part where, like, we had to, like, my parents brought, like, the gifts for me, and there's, like, you have to give your kid a doll to, like, symbolize, like, this is your last toy, and that you give them any jewelry that's, like, this is your first article of jewelry, I guess, for, like, when you're an adult. But he played bongos.
I forgot about that.
And
was it like the shoe one?
Yeah, the song was Corazón de Niño, which is a specific traditional song for quinceañeras. It's literally called Heart of a Child.
Bongos.
And he chose bongos. The only thing that was going through my head was the Donkey Kong rap.
DK! That was my most listened to song on Spotify 2020 Wrapped, and that's embarrassing. Also, there were a bunch of VeggieTales songs on mine.
God is bigger than the...
No, it was mostly Pizza Angel and his cheeseburger.
Oh my god, bro.
Pizza Angel, please come to me. VeggieTales producers, if you're listening, pay for my college tuition.
Yeah. I
was a Christian because of your movies. And 3-2-1 Penguins, but no people
I was
3-2-1 Penguins.
a Christian leader. I taught kids, and I sang them VeggieTales songs, so sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us. I'll become Christian again. I just stopped because of the gay. That's the reason my mom started going to church.
The last church I went to, well, we can have we have an episode on churches.
We'll do religion in another episode, but before that, we'll get VeggieTales to sponsor us so they can't take it away later.
VeggieTales is the only redeeming quality about Christianity for me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. You made being a Christian less bad. I appreciate it.
Less painful.
Who played Larry the Cucumber? You're my hero.
Yeah.
Larry boy. Alright. Is that like, yeah.
I didn't get to try the cake or eat any of the food because I had a panic attack.
I didn't either, but just probably because I couldn't.
Oh, yeah. There was a photo booth.
There was?
Yeah.
I remember at one point I carried you around on my back and ran around.
You did?
Yeah.
I blacked out.
That was after your panic attack. That was me trying to make you feel better.
Man.
I picked you up, put you on my back, and I ran around.
Yeah, because I had my normal clothes on. For a second, I was like, bitch, how did you carry me in
my
dress?
That was post-dress.
Now, when I say this dress was huge, I mean, like,
Poofy.
I could not sit in the limo without taking up the entire bench.
That limo was fun.
It was great.
It was great.
Some guy was singing...
Stop dropping names!
Titanium by Sia. Sia, sponsor us.
Sia, if you're listening, I know that... Well, she's problematic. She's ableist.
Sia,
if you're listening, sponsor us, but we don't like you.
Yeah.
You're ableist.
Now, if you sponsor our college tuition...
We'll say that you're not. And then, once you give us the money and you're non-returnable, we will then...
We're being transparent. We're not actually being, like... You know.
We're not gonna, like, Snowman.
We're being straight up, dude.
I'll say it. You know the song Snowman? Let's go below zero. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song kind of bops a little bit, but I don't know. You got the dance moms girl to dance for you.
Listen, dude, I just need money for college.
Yeah, me too. Ray Romano.
I'm trying to help people out here. Not myself, just others.
Yeah, I'm helping others in the way that I could not help myself. No, that's over. You want to see my renegade? I don't know how to do the renegade. All I know is there's like a...
I'll teach you how to do it.
I don't want to know how to do it. I would
some
rather
white
die.
girl taught me in high school because she was bored. That's how I learned the renegade.
I would kill myself.
It was senior year. It was fun times.
Have you ever gone into the bathroom and then there's like freshmen filming a TikTok and then they look at you like you are not supposed to be there? Then you get in the background of it.
Yeah.
I bombed so many people's TikToks just because
and they get mad at me. They're like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Bitch,
I'm trying to pee."
Well, that's why I went to the nurse's bathroom.
Pee in your fucking mouth next time.
One, it was private, and I didn't have to like awkwardly like stare at people through the cracks.
There was no gender confines.
Yeah, right.
Damn, I should have gone to the nurse's bathroom. That was before I knew.
They had hand sanitizer too.
Dude,
it was a plus.
The nurse was so nice too. Shout out to the nurse at
She
our
gave
high school
me...
that we're not gonna say, so we don't get doxxed.
I think I already dropped it one time. Early in the episode.
Damn it!
But
it's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
I doxed myself when I said where I went to kindergarten, so I doxed myself anyways.
That's true.
Lamau. Anyways, we'll have an episode about high school, like, cause that. Oh my god.
I have so much.
And middle school, cause middle school is equally bad. I got punched in the stomach. For no
Middle
reason.
school wasn't that bad, besides constantly being. I think primary school was worse because I was racially profiled a lot. My teacher was a pedophile. One of them was a drug addict. One of them was a
Where did you go to elementary school? You can tell me later.
Yeah. The one by my house.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad you didn't say it.
I should actually tell... After this, I have to tell you something that's
okay.
actually kind of important about that, but yeah. So...
That's concerning.
It is concerning.
Oh,
we had a revelation about it, me and Ayana, at 3 a.m. We FaceTimed the entire... I did not sleep at all that night.
Shit.
Yeah, anyways. Should we end it?
Yeah, we can go ahead. So that has been the first episode of the Gifted Rats podcast.
Our pilot.
Yeah, this is our pilot episode. This is how people are going to know us and find out about our stupid podcast that I love dearly. This is fun, so we're gonna keep doing this. Even because I go to college in a place that's not where I live, so I'm like 2 hours away.
Sad.
But we're gonna do like Zoom calls and we're gonna record the calls. You know this, right? We're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. This
is fun, so we're gonna keep doing this.
We don't care about getting famous. We just want to talk.
Yeah, I need an outlet. I can't pay for my therapist anymore.
I stopped going to therapy because my therapist was like, "You need to get your blood drawn," and I said no. So,
yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's been our pilot episode. Thank you to anyone who sat through it. I appreciate you, even if I don't know who you are.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, woohoo! So
hit our line. You can get on the podcast.
Yes, I am Ellis.
I'm Danny.
And this has been the Gifted Rats podcast. Please continue to listen. Bye.